So there is a major vote that is going through today that many people might not be aware of. And this is one that could in fact be another positive price catalyst for crypto, but that's not the way that I want to look at this. I want to look at this as a way that the US can continue to take steps forward in terms of adoption of crypto, in terms of innovation, and this looming black cloud that's been over the industry here in the US may finally start to dissipate. So what this is the revocation of SAB 121. You might be wondering what I'm talking about. Well, the House of Representatives voted on this last week, and basically what this is supposed to do is revoke some of the SEC's power. So what they did was they basically put this rule in place with Bulletin 121, and it's intended to explain how businesses should account for crypto assets, saying that they should hold these assets on their own balance sheets. And critics have argued that the bulletin deters major custodians and other companies from being holding crypto for customers at all. So no custodial accounts essentially, right? Now, what is great about this is that this helps further crypto adoption. If this is revoked, it helps remove some of that SEC power because they shouldn't be regulating this industry in the first place. And the good news from inside the Senate is that it's likely going to pass. All right. This is likely to be pushed through and make it to the desk of the president, which is a great sign. Now, here's where things get a little tricky. Again, what Joe Biden's cabinet has come out and said is that they're likely to veto this if it does make it to his desk. They said it could inappropriately constrain the SEC's ability to ensure appropriate guardrails and address future issues related to the crypto assets, including financial stability. So the problem with this is there are two entities that are saying the SEC is wrong. You have the House and now likely the Senate that are saying, hey, you're wrong. And you have the courts that are telling the SEC, hey, you're wrong. So now the thing is if Joe Biden steps in and decides to veto this, he's going to lose the election in the fall. 100%. There are hundreds of millions of holders, or not hundreds of millions. No, there is hundreds of millions because adoption here in the US is like 30%. So there's over 100 million holders of crypto here in the US that are almost guaranteed to not vote for you in the fall. So I think it would be very unwise if he decides, hey, I'm just going to come out and veto this. You also still have the possibility of this making through even without a veto, or even with a veto, because of a supermajority. If there is enough members of the Senate that come together to say, hey, yes, you're wrong, Biden, and we're going to push this through, then they're screwed anyways. And I think that before there is a reactionary veto by the president, right? They need to weigh all the ramifications from this. They need to assess what is going on with the industry, the adoption that's taking place. And instead of stifling growth here at home, they need to embrace it. They need to really allow things to naturally grow, right? Hopefully that makes sense. So we obviously have still a long way to get to this point, right? It's still got to get through the Senate today. This vote's taking place. I'm not sure of the time, but it's a big deal, guys. It is a very big deal. Don't be surprised if we do get, if this does pass today, if we get a little excitement in the market again, we'll see what happens. But this is a much bigger and has a much more lasting effect on the market than what people I think are giving it credit for. So I appreciate you guys. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think, but have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.